Good morning students, welcome to the video lecturing on BSc Second Sem Mathematics on the topic functional dependent and independent. Today let us study some examples on this topic. Let us take one example. Show that u is equals to tan inverse x minus tan inverse y and v is equals to x minus y divided by 1 plus xy are functionally dependent and find the relation between them. In the last video we have seen about the definition of functionally dependent and independent. We know that functionally dependent means if u and v are said to be functionally dependent, if the Jacobian of u and v with respect to x and y is equals to 0, then we can say that u and v are functionally dependent with respect to x and y. Here you have to show that u and v are functionally dependent. So means you have to prove that the Jacobian of u and v with respect to x and y is equals to 0. So here first you write u and v as it is. Now we have to find dou u by dou x. We know dou u by dou x is 1 by 1 plus x square because derivative of tan inverse x is 1 by 1 plus x square. And dou u by dou y, here is tan inverse x is constant, derivative of tan inverse y is minus 1 by 1 plus y square. And let us find dou v by dou x also. So v is in the quotient form. Dou v by dou x is both numerator and denominator functions of x. So denominator as it is, derivative of numerator is 1 minus numerator as it is, derivative of denominator with respect to y is simply x. Not y, it is with respect to x, no. So with respect to x means it is simply y divided by denominator square. So after simplification you will get here, open this bracket and simplify, you will get 1 plus y square divided by 1 plus xy whole square. Now you have to find dou v by dou y. So here also you have to differentiate v partially with respect to y. So it is again quotient rule. You have to denominator as it is, derivative of numerator with respect to y is minus 1 minus numerator x minus y as it is, derivative of 1 plus xy with respect to y is simply x divided by denominator square 1 plus xy whole square. Open this bracket and simplify, you will get here minus of 1 plus x square divided by 1 plus xy whole square. Now let us find the Jacobian. So Jacobian of u and v with respect to xy is equals to determinant of dou u by dou x, dou u by dou y. Second row is dou u by dou x, dou v by dou y. Let us substitute the values here. So cross multiply these two. You will get 1 by 1 plus x square into minus this 1 plus x square divided by 1 plus xy whole square, and cross multiplying these two, it is plus this is 1 plus y square divided by 1 plus x whole square into 1 by 1 plus y square. This minus into minus becomes plus because while multiplying the this is determinant, we have to take this one as here minus, so minus into minus becomes plus. So these two get cancelled. It is minus 1 by 1 plus x square and plus 1 by 1 plus x square. Both are same with opposite sign, therefore they get cancelled. It is equals to 0. So this implies here, this is dou of uv divided by dou of xy is equals to 0. That is Jacobian j is equals to 0. So this implies here u and v are functionally dependent with respect to x and y. Now we have to find the relation between these two also. It is asked in the question. So here it is given that we know that tan inverse x minus tan inverse y is equals to tan inverse x minus y divided by 1 plus xy. So this we know here tan inverse x minus tan inverse y is given as u. It is equals to tan inverse this x minus y divided by 1 plus xy is equals to, we know that it is v. From the given data we have these two. So this implies here v is equals to, take tan inverse in this side, becomes tan u. So which is the required relation between u and v. Similarly, let us take one more example here. Show that u is equals to x plus z, v is equals to y plus x, w equals to z plus y are functionally independent. Hence find the associated inverse Jacobian. See here, if it is functionally independent, then only we have its inverse. So first let us prove that it is functionally independent. So functionally independent means you have to prove that the Jacobian is not equals to 0. Let us consider here j of u v w divided by x y z is equal to determinant of dou u by dou x, dou u by dou y, dou u by dou z. second row is dou v by dou x, dou v by dou y, dou v by dou z, and third row is dou v by dou w by dou x, dou w by dou y, dou w by dou z. So it is equals to dou u by dou x, differentiating u partially with respect to x, it is simply 1, and dou u by dou y, we don't have any y term in this, so it is 0, and dou u by dou z, we have only z, so derivative of z is 1. Similarly, dou v by dou x is 1 because it is y plus x, and dou v by dou y is also 1, dou v by dou z is 0, and dou w by dou x, we don't have any x term in this z, so it is equal to 0, dou w by dou y is 1, dou w by dou z is also 1. Expand this, you will get here it is equals to 2, which is not equals to 0. So this implies here this Jacobian is not equals to 0. J is not equals to 0. It means that the function u, v, w are functionally independent. So now next part is you have to prove that you have to find the inverse Jacobian. That is, to find inverse Jacobian, dou of xyz divided by dou of u, v, w, we have to express xyz in terms of u, v, w. So by data we have here, it is given that x plus z is equals to u, take this one as equation number 1, and y plus x is equals to v, this is equation 2, z plus y is equals to w, this is equation number 3. Now equation 2 minus equation 3 gives x minus z is equals to v minus w, because here equation 2 is what here, our equation 2 is y plus x, and minus equation 3 is here y get cancelled, we have only x minus z remains, so x minus z is equals to, we have v minus w. So this is, let us take this one as equation number 4, and let us add equation 1 and 4. We know equation 1 is this x plus z is equals to u, and plus let us add LHS, plus LHS of equation 4 is x minus z, it is equals to here RHS of equation 1 is u, plus RHS of equation 4 is v minus w. So here z get cancelled, 2x is equals to u plus v plus w. This implies here x is equals to 1 by 2 into u plus v minus w. Now substitute this value of x in any equation here. Let us substitute in equation 2. So this implies here, equation 2 implies here 2y is equals to v minus x. Substitute the value of x and simplify this, you will get y is equals to 1 by 2 v plus w minus u. Now from equation number 1 we have here x plus z is equals to u. This implies here z is equals to u minus x. Substitute the value of x here, you will get u minus 1 by 2 into u plus v minus w. Simplify this, you will get here 1 by 2 into u minus v plus w. So now we have to find here Jacobian of x, y, z with respect to u, v, w. It is equal to determinant of dou x by dou u, dou x by dou v, dou x by dou w. Similarly, second row dou y by dou u, dou y by dou v, dou y by dou w, and third row is dou z by dou u, dou z by dou v, dou z by dou w. Take this one as here j dash or j inverse. So dou u by dou x by dou u. So here x is like this 1 by 2 u plus v minus w. Dou x by dou u. So u is variable, remaining are all constant. So it is equals to 1 by 2. And dou x by dou v. Dou x by dou v is here plus 1 by 2. And dou x by dou w is minus 1 by 2. Similarly, dou y by dou u. Dou y by dou u is minus 1 by 2. And dou y by dou v is plus 1 by 2. Dou y by dou w is plus 1 by 2. Similarly, dou z by dou u is 1 by 2. It is minus 1 by 2 and 1 by 2. Let us simplify this determinant. In the first row, all the terms first row contains 1 by 2. So we can take 1 by 2 common from first row. Similarly, all the elements in second row contains 1 by 2. We can take it 1 by 2 common from second row, and from third row also we can take 1 by 2 outside. So in the first row we have taken 1 by 2 common, so 1 1 1 minus 1 remains, and second row minus 1 plus 1 1, and in third row 1 minus 1 1 remains. Let us expand this. So multiplying these three will get 1 by 8 is equals to first 1 into, leave this column into, cross multiply 1 plus 1 minus the second element 1, and leave this column into, cross multiply minus 1 minus 1, and last element minus 1 into, leave this column into, cross multiplication 1 minus 1. So it is equals to 1 by 8 into 1 into 2 minus 1 into minus 2 plus minus 1 into 0. So this is 1 by 8 into 2 plus 2, that is 4 by 8, it is equals to 1 by 2. This implies here j dash is equals to 1 by 2. Now we observe that j into j dash, so we have done here j as 2 and j dash is 1 by 2. Multiplying these two will get here it is equals to 1. So this implies here j into j dash is equals to 1. So this completes the this is a solution of this problem.